Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the monthly admin drop-in session. Again, I'm Phil Martin, Head of Propositions here at Access. Great to have you all with us. If this is your first time joining one of these sessions, the format is nice and simple. We'll share with you what's coming, show you it in action, and then open it up for your questions at the end. So if anything comes to mind as we're going through the session, please add your questions into the chat on the right-hand side, and we'll try and pick them up as we go or open it up for Q&A at the end. Today, I'll be joined by Simona and Cornell, who are going to give you a live demo of what we're going to talk about. But first, let me set the scene. So last month, I gave you a look at something we're really excited about, our new Navigator screen. It's your personalized home screen in Access Evo. And today, we're going further. You're going to see it working live. So for those of you who weren't with us last month, Navigator screen is your new home in Access Evo. It's where you'll start your day, and it's everything you need to do, everything that needs your attention, all in one place. So some of you will have used My Hub, our earlier landing page that brought some of your key tasks together. So if you did, thank you very much. Your feedback really helped shape what we've built here, and Navigator takes that idea much further. And the important thing to know is this isn't an add-on. This is something that will be in your product for everybody. So when we launch this out, everybody's going to get it within the product. So over to why we're doing this. First is user experience. We've designed the experience around who you are and what you do. Whether you're an HR admin, a manager, or an employee, Navigator screen adapts to your role. Second is all about productivity. We're talking about a step change here. Tasks that used to take 5, 6, 7 clicks will now happen in 1 or 2, and that really adds up across your week. Third is about connected systems. So if you're using multiple Access products, HR, payroll, learning, expenses, Navigator brings them all together. You complete tasks across all of them without leaving the single screen. Fourth is about employee experience. For all your employees, there's practically no learning curve. It's intuitive from day one. Booking holiday, checking a payslip, updating their details, it just works. And fifth is about the design. Our intuitive design is about being beautifully simple, clean, modern, and built around how people actually work, not how software typically makes you work. And sixth is designed for you. This isn't about something we've built in isolation. Navigator has been shaped by your feedback. So from early My Hub days right through to the sessions many of you have been part of. So here it is. The Navigator the Navigator screen is the center of Access Evo itself. It's the intelligent platform that powers everything behind the scenes. It learns and connects and delivers the experience you see on the screen. So when you log in, the first thing you'll see is the Navigator screen, and this is your personalized command center. It's where the intelligence of Evo becomes visible to you and useful to you. Your tasks, your alerts, your quick actions are all right here. And at the top, you'll see Ask Navigator. This is where you can ask simple questions in plain English and get real answers. Things like, who's off next week? Show me the absence load for the next 10 weeks. It understands what you're asking and brings back what you need. And then you've got quick objects. That's the collective name for quick actions, quick panels and intelligent alerts and quick asks. These are how things get done without ever leaving the screen. 1 click, 2 clicks, job done. And finally, there's the living roadmap. And that's where you'll be able to explore what's coming next within our portfolio. So you can try it out and adopt it at your pace. Right. So what are the features of Navigator screen? You've got quick objects, and that's where you get things done in 2 clicks. Quick actions, quick panels, and quick sections bring your tasks and workflows together in one place. Booking leave, approving a request, uploading a document, it's all right there. Intelligent alerts, these tell you what needs your attention right now. Outstanding approvals, pending requests, things that are time sensitive, so nothing falls through the cracks. Ask Navigator, ask a question, get an answer. Natural language, no menus, no hunting around, just type what you need and Navigator does the work. Evo Comms, this one's a real time saver. You'll be able to connect to your Outlook email and Teams messages into Access Evo, read and reply messages without ever switching tabs. And then you've got personalization of your Navigator screen. It's configurable. You can choose what actions sit on your home screen, arrange them how you want, and it learns the patterns of your work from you. And then you've got mobile. This is coming soon, but our Navigator experience will be fully mobile designed. So you'll be able to do all the things within Navigator on your mobile. So when does all this happen? We'll be rolling out Navigator across the base between the 30th of March, so from next week, and it will be rolling out gradually to everybody as we go. So you'll receive some comms from us letting you know when the rollout's happening for you. So if you haven't received a communication already, don't worry, it's coming soon. Right, so that's a brief overview from me, but the best way to understand Navigator is to see it in action. So I'm going to hand over to Simona, who's going to walk you through the Navigator screen, show you the tabs, the customization options, the quick actions, the quick panels, and the actions required. And then Cornell will pick up and take you through quick sections and Ask Navigator and give you a sneak peek at what's coming next. So that's enough for me. Over to you, Simona.
Thank you very much, Phil. Great overview. Hi, everyone. My name is Simona. I'm a business analyst within the PeopleHR product management team, and happy to walk you through some of the great progress that we made with the Evo Navigator. But before we deep dive into Evo Navigator, I want to firstly touch upon a very important and key element to our navigation through the Access platform. You might have heard already about Evo tabs. Now we're happy to let you know that we are going to introduce that into your experience with using PeopleHR. So you will be able to swiftly navigate through the different modules of PeopleHR, like employee and HR admin and ATS, but also through other different products if you have them in your portfolio, like learning and engage. So all of them will be available in a very quickly manner. If you're, for example, in the employee module working on something, and then you need to switch context and move to HR admin to take create a query or a bulk action or something like that. When you go back to the employee, you're sticking to the previous context. You know what you're picking up from. So this will definitely help with improving the number of clicks to where you need to go to, and really focus on what you need to work on. So with the Evo tabs, we're aiming to resolve a continuity problem, less clicks, less context switching, and Navigator then is the place that brings it all together. It really changes the way of working and how the important information and tasks are displayed, and you can action upon them. So it really acts like Phil was saying, it's like a command center where users can have access to those key tasks that they need to complete maybe on a daily basis, or they don't need to go and navigate through different areas of the system and remember where they are. They are right here, right now, and they can be used. So this Navigator is created on, and it takes into account the role-based permissions. So it will be configured based on being an employee, a manager, or an admin logging in. So they will see whatever is permitted to them to see and act upon. And I will quickly show you some of the elements within the Navigator. So starting with quick actions, these are the common tasks that people might do. And again, it's reducing the number of clicks and the number of ways of getting into that particular area of the system. Everything is in here. And with the first release, we've focused quite a lot on the employee self-service. So employees will be able to very quickly and smoothly book their holidays through a very modern form where they can have context of their information, so they see their balances and they are able to book full days or half days, everything here at one go. Besides this leave and absence type of actions, which are the most used by employees, we've also introduced other self-service actions in order to keep to help maintaining their employee record up to date. So less burden for admins. They are able to fill in data again through modern forms around their personal information, bank details, emergency contacts, address, everything in one place. And this quick actions section is customizable. So depending on how you like to see the information, you can expand or collapse. And then through settings, you can actually choose what you want to see. So again, surfacing what's important to you, what you want to action upon, what you want to see on the screen. So there's a whole list of items that you can choose from, and there's also, depending on the setup, different products that you can choose, and again, choosing whatever is important to you. And also you can change the order of the items. So again, a lot of flexibility for configuring this. And just one more note around the quick actions that we've added in this phase of the release. We've included 2 elements for admins, so they are able to swiftly upload company documents through this form. Either it will be files or web links, but this can be done through this quick form, as well as introducing the add new employee form. You might be very familiarized with this one. Is the new starter wizard that we've included in the PeopleHR solution with a more modern look and feel, and with steps that you need to complete in a guided way. So one more thing maybe to add regarding configuration. This can be shown here in the center of the page, but you can also decide to move it to the right side. So really that depends on your preference and how you like to work. And then moving to the action required carousel. These are cards that reflect what really needs to what the user needs to action upon, what they need to be aware of right away. So managers can have their leave request list at a glance, and they can decide by reviewing what they need to approve or decline. Again, a very modern form with a lot of information and a lot of context for them to take the right decision. So if there are overlapping requests, that will be very helpful for them to decide what to do next. Again, this is also very important to be aware that these are displayed based on priorities. So if there's something really important to be completed, then it will be marked in the card as important. And if there's overdue dates, then that will be marked as well as urgent. If not, if there are, for example, easy tasks like viewing a document or signing the document, then this card will also appear here, because it's really important for employees to be aware of the new documents that have been assigned to them, but they will be displayed with less of a priority. So if documents that were assigned to the records or company documents were assigned to them, or documents that need to be signed, everything will be under one place here in Navigator, and employees can easily action upon. And the other thing that I wanted to show you is the quick panel area. So this is the informational flow that users can have access to, depending also on product availability or integration. So you might want to have a view of the feed thread with all of the notifications that are triggered. And as Phil said, with the comms area where you could have access to your Microsoft Teams and Outlook in order to fully be in charge of your communications through this one command center. You can have also access to the Engage social network, or having a view of your compliance in learning if you're up to date with that. And with PeopleHR, we've also introduced a new list, especially for admins and managers. We who have access to this kind of information, they are able to see the birthdays in the current month. So hopefully that will be a quick overview that I can have, and they can be aware of birthdays to be celebrated during that month. Again, this area is also very configurable. Through the settings, you could choose whatever panel you like to see and what's more relevant to you, and you can change the order and all of that. So yeah, talking about configuration, there's a lot, and this helps everyone choosing their best format, the way that they want to work on. So you could have the Navigator displayed as rows in this way, or you could have them set up as tabs if that works better for you. So yeah, quite a lot of things happening here, and I'll let Cornell also present further with the other powerful elements within Navigator, the quick sections and the Ask Navigator functionality. So Cornell, over to you.
Thank you very much, Simona. Great overview of the Evo Navigator. Hey everyone, I'm Cornell, APM within the People SMB division in Access. Really excited to see how this lands with you today, because you, our customers, have been shaping this alongside us. So Simona has walked you through the three of our main components of the Evo Navigator: the actions, panels, and action required cards. I'm going to show you the fourth. This is quite at the bottom of the Evo Navigator, is the quick sections bit. And then later to that, I will go up to the top on the Ask Navigator function. So the quick sections is the area within the Evo Navigator where the user get informed of their most relevant statistics, KPIs, information right at a glance. What makes them special is they are interactive. So they are not only KPI cards, but they are interactive. They are sending you the information and you can potentially action them. What we have prepared for the first wave of Evo Navigator enablement within People SMB is the team absence playlist card. It gives you an overview at a glance of who's off today from a power user perspective. We've launched the playlist and they landed really well with our customers. So we thought to bring this into the Evo Navigator experience. So you can see at a glance who's absent today. You can get additional details in the panel here, who's on plan absent, who's sick. As well, this will be shipped to all of our users, all of our user base. This is my time off, so leave overview. For a user, you can see at a glance how much holiday you have consumed, pending, and remaining. You can decide to book holidays straight from here, and another panel will be displayed at the right side. If toil is enabled within your organization, you will have a complete overview on your leave, both holiday and toil. They work in the same way. And also, we've added view on your leave. This will be extremely helpful for explaining the end users how they have consumed their holiday for the current year. We are getting a lot of queries in support around the rationale behind the holiday entitlement. And we thought that this is a one step further into clarifying for the end users how they book their holiday without needing to scroll to long calendars. And this is, of course, actionable, so you can see, you can filter the approved ones, toil versus holiday. It gives you at the bottom, it gives you some total numbers. This will help the user experience, hopefully for all PeopleHR users. And what we are going to do in the future, we are going to add additional logic to these cards and to these UI elements in order to explain and break through the holiday entitlement and toil entitlement, pro rata calculation, and so we are seeing a lot of queries around those. So this is only the beginning. In wave one, we are going to improve these going further. And what we are encouraging you to do, you don't see now a thumbs up, thumbs down kind of experience, but when this will be enabled to you, it will be added into the Evo Navigator. So we are always listening for your feedback. So anything about the Evo Navigator experience, feel free to add a comment, rate us, and send us your feedback. This is actively listened, really. Yeah, going back to the top, as I promised, I'll try presenting the Ask Navigator functions. Think about this initial wave of Evo Navigator having 30 to 40 quick objects, but in the future, it may add up to 100. This makes challenging scrolling through long lists, switching tabs. Of course, you can personalize this, as Simona mentioned. All those sections can be personalized. You can reorder, you can hide or show more stuff. For example, if I'm choosing here a learning element, I will add the compliance check from learning. And I'm saying it appears in here straight away. So you can personalize as you wish. Each user can personalize this, but this Ask Navigator function makes things easier. For example, I can ask who's off today. I misspell it, but we'll understand it, hopefully. And it straight away comes back with a list of absent team members today. I can ask to say, what's my holiday and toil entitlement? And we'll come back with the holiday and toil cards, and I can book holiday or toil straight from here. I can ask, how did I spend my holidays, or details about my holidays, and we'll come back the lists over here. Or even I can also use parameters in the way I'm communicating with the navigator. I can say book holiday for the whole next week. And will show me the book holiday form pre-populated with next week, like Monday to Friday. I think there is a public holiday during that period. It calculates the duration. I can add a comment if I wish, and then I save and job done. It works also for intradaily, like next Wednesday half day, and it asks you if you want AM or PM, and it pre-completes the form. But the most useful use cases, I consider the starter wizard pre-population. So I won't try it in front of you, but we can use a complex query such as this one, or even in an Excel spreadsheet containing new employees' details. and I can say open the starter wizard for employee X if there are multiple employees in the Excel spreadsheet, and it pre-populates with some of the information about the employee. So this help you primarily pre-populating a 50, 80 fields form, and then this Sarah Johnson was already pre-populated. Some of the fields were already pre-filled. The same on the second wizard. This helps you save time, really. And we are going to add more in the future. The Evo Navigator has a favorite section, so you can favorite the queries you want to frequently use. And for making the first experience smooth, we are delivering some suggestions that are randomized. The top 8 suggestions are displayed by default. So this makes you understand how to use the feature better. And they are based on the employees' available quick objects. The suggestion will point you in the right direction and will make you understand what's the Evo Navigator capable of. I'm done with that. I want to only mention the search box in here. It allows you to quickly go through the quick actions or even search for a name, for example, Nelson. And then it automatically finds for employees, for queries, and you can use this navigation pattern straight away rather than going through long list of menu items. What I also want to show you, if we have 2 more minutes, what's coming. We were presenting a lot the leave management side and some core HR capabilities. But what's coming is the other events. The employees will be able to book other events through this Evo Navigator experience, select the time scales, and then upload a document in case it's needed. Time management. So this is the approval flow for the time management. It can be daily, weekly. You have a review step, and you can submit your approve, reject, so process your timesheet. You can do that in bulk as well. You can do it on bulk on both daily and weekly level. Time submission, timesheet submission. This is a quick actions allowing your users to book timesheets. It gives you an overview, a nice overview at the end. You can quickly apply the time in, time out from the working pattern as a shortcut, and then you can add as many time in, time out events as you want. You still have the overview at the bottom. And the holy grail at the end, this will take some more time to be developed, a team calendar view, where both it's initially designed for the power users. You can have an overview first and then book timesheets, maternity, paternity, sickness, and so for your employees straight from here. Please let me know via comments if you are willing to take a one-to-one session with me, so we can review these as early as possible, these new upcoming quick objects. Thank you for your time. I think we're a bit over the associated timeline. Thank you.
Thanks, Cornel. I think we'll jump to the Q&A, but we're quite short on time. So George, if we can do a couple of questions, and then we'll pick up all the other questions in the chat and come back to people with those. I think that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you again, guys, for that demonstration. Really, really fantastic, and the amount of engagement that we've got in chat clearly shows how highly thought of this functionality is. So yeah, like Phil mentioned, we're short on time, so we're just going to run through a couple of queries just around the release date and the rollout assets that you'll receive for this functionality, and then all of the questions we will get back to on the back of this webinar. So yeah, Phil, over to you in terms of what assets are going to be available for our customers to support their team in rolling this out, and then obviously the key question around sort of the release date for this functionality.
Yeah, okay. So in terms of comms, there'll be quick starter guide, help articles, walkthrough videos. There's also which is in the chat. There's also a Navigator screen landing page on the PeopleHR website with some detail in there. But everyone will get the help guides, articles, walkthrough videos when the screen goes live. Also in product, when it goes live, there will be a pop-up for everybody that has a video and details of what all the quick objects do and how you can use them. So every user will sort of see that as it comes into the screen. The next question was about rollout plans. So as I mentioned at the top, we'll start the rollout from the 30th of March. This is a phased rollout, okay? So we're not going to do everybody in one go on the 30th. We're going to roll that out through March and into April. Sorry, into April, and everyone will get that, and they'll get the comms when they're going live. But just so everyone's sure, we're not going to do everybody on the 30th. It'll be phased for you, so we'll be able to understand and iterate based on feedback as we go.
Perfect, thank you, Phil. And then one big question, I think, Cornell, maybe for yourself over there, just around sort of mobile app. Will this be reflective on the mobile app, what we see within desktop for Navigator?
Yes, that's the plan. So that's the plan, to enable everything we have built now in Navigator and whatever we are building in the upcoming waves through the mobile app. So the self-service function is assured both ways, the same kind of experience, the same feature in both in both clients, the web client, desktop client, and the mobile client.
Perfect. Thank you, Cornell. Great news. And again, yeah, just to highlight, this is really transformational functionality that we're bringing to PeopleHR. So yeah, we're really excited, and hopefully you are too. Just in terms of the question and answers, we will forward all of these over to your account manager, and we'll be asking account managers to pick up any questions that haven't been answered today. So expect contact from your account managers. I will put my hand up and hold them responsible for that. But yeah, thank you all for joining today. We look forward to joining you next time. And any questions in the meantime, please don't hesitate to contact the support team or your dedicated account manager. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.